Namaskar, 6th October. Today is World Cerebral Palsy Awareness Day. Cerebral, the part of the brain. Now it's like we have this cauliflower, there's a stalk and something grows above it, the flower of it. That's the cortex. And this particular cortex has evolved out and it distinguishes us from the other animal world. And human beings become much more intelligent, much more voluntary creatures. There are situations where this particular cortex or the cerebral hemisphere is affected. This may be when the child is in the mother's womb, which is known as prenatal causes, due to lack of oxygen, due to taking in some amount of medicines which may be painkillers, which might have damaged the cerebral cortex. These may lead to damage of the cerebral cortex, because of which the neural tissues get damaged out. It may be at the time of birth, where some forceps may be used and the head is compressed, or when the pelvis is small and the child finds it difficult to come out of the pelvis. So now do we know why females with a broader pelvis are considered to be much more appealing? Survival reasons. The third reason may be fall, injury, which is known as postnatal. So the moral of the story is that to prevent cerebral palsy, a condition due to the effect of the cerebrum, we need to be very cautious when the child is in the mother's womb. We need to be very cautious during delivery, and hospital deliveries need to be preferred out, and we need to be very cautious when the child is growing up. Avoid infections. Give proper diet to the mother. Avoid unnecessary medications. Once the child is born and there is a cerebral damage, then on the cerebral cortex there will be a damage. So there is a focal point and this area swells out. There will be neighboring areas which are also affected. And we know that it is the cortical areas which decide how other areas work. For example, I am using my hands and legs. It's because the motor cortex, which is somewhere area number 4 by the Brodmann's area, is active. If there is a damage in the Brodmann's area, area number 4, or the motor strip, naturally these movements will not be smooth. Similarly, I am speaking because area number 44, Broca's area in the frontal lobe, is okay. If that's damaged, my speech would be gone. The cerebral cortex on top of it has a very palliative, controlling function. So if I am keeping my hand like this, it's in half stretched condition. And when I think of doing a particular movement, it will go this side, that side, it will hold something, etc., etc. But if there is a cortical damage, then this particular half rest position or this particular position, by the virtue of which the tone and the length of the muscles of this side and that side is kept in balance, is no more kept in balance by the cortical areas. So there may be an excess stretch, because of which my hand may go like this, my thumbs may go like this. Or there may be a condition in which unnecessary movements would be there in my hand. Or there may be a condition when there will be no tone in it. Or there may be a mixed condition. So basically cerebral palsy would be of 4 types. First, spastic, where some of the muscles contract excessively and there is stiffness. Second, the ataxic type, where there will be flaccidity and there will be a broad-based gait or a drunken gait. It will appear as if the person has drunk out something or is intoxicated. The third, the athetoid type, unnecessary movements would be there somewhere or the other. So the person while walking out may be trying to reach out somewhere but would be overshooting or undershooting. And the fourth type would be the mixed type, any of these together. So this particular cortical damage leads to any such combinations. And this is a condition, non-progressive in nature. It doesn't get transmitted if you shake hands, if you talk to the person. This condition will not progress means the damage will not get deteriorated, but the effects of it may get deteriorated or will get deteriorated if proper therapy is not given. Reason is that now there is spasticity. 70 to 80% of them are having spasticity, spastic type cerebral palsy. So if there is a flexion like this and it continues to be there, then there is a change in the length of the muscle. Then there would be a change in the tendons and ligaments which are there. Joint deformities would be there. So naturally, there would be a bend in the body. and difficulties in terms of operating out our hands and legs. Similarly, for ataxics, athetoids also, we need intervention. Early intervention is the only go. What happens in early intervention? In early intervention, the cortical areas which are damaged out slowly. Once it is damaged out in this particular portion, the neighboring areas, this portion is damaged, done. No neurological recovery. But the neighboring areas, because of the swelling of it, are not active for some time. But if you start doing activities outside which are as per scientific principles and as per movement patterns, then these activities are actually coded out by the neighboring cells and the child learns it out the other way around. That is the key to developmental therapy. So in cerebral palsy, once the child is having some stiffness or some floppiness or some incoordination, immediately consult a physiotherapist, an occupational therapist, a PMR doctor or an orthopedic surgeon. Therapy or developmental therapy is the major go. Try doing out therapies. These are easy. Learn it out, do it repetitively so that these movement patterns are coded out properly out there in the brain and the neighboring areas take up the work, so that the impact of cerebral palsy can be reduced out. There are multiple achievers, in spite of having cerebral palsy, have achieved out quite a bit, because the mind is perfect, the body is just disobedient. So this Cerebral Palsy Awareness Day, let's spread out this and make lives of people with cerebral palsy fantastic. Accessible India campaign is there, making infrastructure accessible. We, through awareness, can empower out people emotionally to be much more accepting and to have less and less negative attitudes. Thank you for the kind.